Intruders, sponsored by J.C. Penney, now proudly celebrating their 90th anniversary.
At J.C. Penney, we've changed places, and our places have never looked better.
From top to bottom,
front to back,
our stores are easier to shop.
our merchandise is easier to find,
And our selection is tougher to resist.
We changed, J.C. Penney.
we've changed to keep up with you.
We work,
We play. We get dressed up.
and sometimes we don't get dressed at all.
We changed, J.C. Penney.
We've changed styles.
And changed moods.
We take care.
And take charge. We're a good sport.
A great time.
And a wonderful surprise.
And though we changed our stores from cosmetics to kids, one thing remains the same. Our great values.
And great values are what make us
J.C. Penney.
Legend tells how the Cappucchino monks created a small miracle, an extraordinary coffee that came to be called by their name, Cappucchino. With a cap of rich froth, a tantalizing aroma, and delicious taste. Now Maxwell House has recreated that small miracle. New Maxwell House Cappuccino, all it takes to make great cappuccino today.
As a registered dietitian, I bet you don't get enough fiber every day. I also bet you think high-fiber cereals don't taste good. Well, here's one that does. Fruit and Fiber. It's the only high-fiber cereal with this delicious combination of crispy bran flakes, fruit, nuts, and crunchy oat clusters. Try Fruit and Fiber, and I bet you'll be eating more fiber and liking it.
Post Fruit and Fiber cereal, the great tasting way to get high fiber every day.
What you want is
I want that irresistible Big Mac taste in a size that fits my appetite.
what you get.
Meet Mac Jr. All that Big Mac taste you love with one. That's one all-beef patty.
What you want is
How about a great price? How about 99 cents?
what you get.
But hurry, Mac Jr. is only available until June 4th.
What you want is what you get.
99-cent Mac Jr.
At McDonald's today.
Channel 1 is required viewing in school for millions of teens. Its creator calls it capitalism at its best. Others disagree.
It's selling our children for commercial enterprise.
Advertisers are getting rich, but are kids getting smarter? Hip-hop learning or high-class hype? The story on the CBS Evening News tomorrow.
Beginning Friday, 2 nights to remember. A tale of 2 world wars. 3 extraordinary women. And the men who fought for their passion. Michael York, Courtney Cox, Barry Bostwick, and Bruce Boxleitner in a story of unforgetting hate and uncompromising love. Judith Krantz's Till We Meet Again. Forever Night, tonight on CBS Late Night.
Some days you just can't lose. Wanna live, wanna spread the news. Some days you feel so good. Gotta smile, gotta knock on wood.
A great day calls for a great beer. The Michelob Beers, with its smooth, classic taste you don't find every day.
Michelob, some days. Michelob, some days. Michelob, some days.
Are better than others.
Introducing today's recipe pasta sauces from Ragu. Today's recipe is low in fat. Today's recipe has no cholesterol. Today's recipe has half the sodium of our original recipe and no sugar added. A delicious recipe, a smart recipe. It starts today. Which Ragu tonight? Today's recipe pasta sauces.
What makes everything so whip-smacking? Lip-smacking. With someone with that whipped creamy taste. Who whips the one?
For fun around here, me and the boys like to do something a little bit crazy. Put 2 kinds of cheese on a cheeseburger.
For a wild new taste, head to the store for 2 kinds of cheese and lean ground beef.
Cheddar and Munster. Crazy.
the Munchins.
Oh, Marsha.
Hey, could you keep it down with those chips?
Ma'am, they're not chips. They're Keebler Munchums.
Munchums?
Yep, Munchums are crackers that are baked till they crunch like chips.
Baked? Not fried? Oh, Keebler, how exciting.
We think so.
So, Marsha? Marsha?
Keebler Munchums, crackers that crunch like chips.
A Channel 10 News exclusive investigation reveals allegations by tow truck insiders that some Philadelphia police are on the take.
The majority of them are taking kickbacks of cash.
Police officers do get paid cash?
Yeah, paying off the police officer for a plug of a shop.
That happens?
It happens. That and cash. They would get paid cash.
Channel 10's Orion Reed continues her investigation, Wreck Chasers, tonight at 11 on Channel 10 News.
This is CBS.
So you're out of school. You have a job, and you need some transportation. Well, something self-propelled, something you can afford. But you don't want a woofer. You want a Dodge Shadow ES. It looks great. Man, it's got a whole lot of stuff. Yes! And with $1,000 cash back and $500 recent college grad money, this coupe's only $93.78. Dodge Shadow ES, with or without a top. See your nearest Dodge dealer today.
Thursday only, 10 to 10 only. Find spectacular savings at Circuit City's 12-hour sale. Like our lowest price ever on this VCR with remote, just $149.97. This GE full-size VHS camcorder, only $539.97. And get our lowest price ever on this Sony CD player with remote, a low $127.97. Don't miss the 12-hour sale. Thursday only at Circuit City.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state-of-the-art. Last chance for motherhood. A special report tonight at 11 on Channel 10 News.
Here are the dry facts. A day in the sun can drain your skin of a half quart of moisture.
Skin Science Update from Vaseline Intensive Care.
When we soak up the sun soaks up moisture, leaving skin dry. So Vaseline Intensive Care Research developed sunscreen lotions that combine proven sunburn protection with moisturizers to help prevent sun-dried skin. Is it your best protection under the sun? You decide.
Vaseline Intensive Care Moisturizing Sun Care. From Intensive Research comes intensive care.
With VCR Plus, anyone can program their VCR in one easy step. Just punch in the Plus code numbers from your TV listing. VCR Plus sets your VCR and cable box for you, so you'll never have to miss your favorite shows.
What in the world's that head up to now? I don't know what you're doing with that bowling ball.
Mercury Sable continues to distinguish itself as a leader in automotive design. This year, we redesigned the exterior, the interior, the instrument panel, and equipped it with dual airbags, a feature not offered by any other manufacturer in this class. Other than that, we've pretty much left it alone. All this in the quality of a Mercury.
One athlete, 10 events. The energy to go further in not just one, but many arenas. At Texaco, we share that energy in all that we do. The energy to create innovative products like System 3 gasoline. The energy to lead the way in exploration, conservation, alternate energy. The energy to go as far as we can, and then go even further.
So I'm barbecuing for 30. I got the best steaks, I got the cheap charcoal, and I got burned.
Fire's out.
Don't get burned by cheap charcoal. Buy the best.
KingsFord, the surefire.
It's the biggest, baddest, best of them all. 4 stars. It's nail-biting time again. A real roller coaster ride. Are you up to it? Alien 3, rated R. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere. Intruders will continue.
Her death was caused by a psycho, but they called it suicide. Is Nick's memory of an old love clouding his judgment? So you think she killed herself? Forever Night, tonight. The hand that rocked the Young and the Restless is about to rock daytime television. Again.
Country's brightest stars gather to celebrate the composers, the singers, the people who make country music great. Join Kenny Rogers, Barbara Mandrell, Clint Black, Emmylou Harris, Randy Travis, Tanya Tucker, Hank Williams Jr., Winona, and many more country favorites.
Stay all night.
The Country Music Hall of Fame 25 Wednesday.
This is CBS.
Tonight on Channel 10 News.
Has the JFK mystery been settled? The American Medical Association says yes.
Vice President Quayle says people like Murphy Brown are examples of what's wrong in America.
And real-life pirates on the highways. Are they in cahoots with some policemen? The story at 11.
UFOs, alien beings from another planet. Is it all in the imagination or is it real?
We may never know.
Channel 10's Andrew Glassman talks to Delaware Valley residents about their experiences with UFOs. Tonight at 11 on Channel 10 News.
Thursday only, 10 to 10 only. Find spectacular savings at Circuit City's 12-hour sale. Like our lowest price ever on this VCR with remote, just $149.97. This GE full-size VHS camcorder, only $539.97. And get our lowest price ever on this Sony CD player with remote, a low $127.97. Don't miss the 12-hour sale. Thursday only at Circuit City.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state-of-the-art. Last chance for motherhood. A special report tonight at 11 on Channel 10 News.
AT&T Reach Out America customers will soon hear 40% more laughter. Their memories will be 40% brighter. And their smiles will be 40% warmer. Because calls made from 5 to 10 p.m. on your June bill will be 40% less than AT&T standard rates for customers with an evening discount. 40% off on calls to everyone. And 40% less means 40% more to share.
This month, the Lake Edna Players present the Wild West Review, and it's a must-see. And for a must-eat, try new KFC Honey Barbecue Chicken. You're going to love it.
New KFC Honey Barbecue Chicken for a limited time in Lake Edna or your neck of the woods.
Come and get new Honey Barbecue Chicken and a Pepsi, and get a free Pepsi Gotta Have It card good for discounts on everything from tennis shoes to a cruise. Get it this week only at KFC. I'm expecting a stampede.
Every inch of the Lexus coupe was designed to exhilarate you. Even when you're not moving.
Would you trust these moments to anything less than Kodak Gold? There's no better way to capture the true colors of America than with Kodak Gold.
Costly engine wear occurs when you first start your car because even the best motor oils and additives are down in the oil pan. Slick 50 protects your engine at startup. It treats the engine, not the oil. Independent lab tests showed Slick 50 reduced engine wear by 50% for 50,000 miles. Since 1978, over 15 million people worldwide have used Slick 50. Starting your engine without it is a terrible thing to do.
A young boy, a hot air balloon, 2,000 feet in the sky, alone.
The only thing to do now is just to wait till he crashed.
A heart-stopping rescue 911 Friday. Beginning Friday, 2 nights to remember. A tale of 2 wars, 3 remarkable women, and the men who fought for their love. Judith Krantz's Till We Meet Again.
A naughty new comedy comes to CBS.
It's about love.
It's about sex. It's about lust. Sex.
Grapevine. It's about the wildest thing you've ever seen.
What are you doing with the camera?
Beautiful people who tell all.
I made a lot of noise in bed.
And tell on each other.
She loved it.
Grapevine. This summer on CBS.
We never even made it to the bedroom.
When we asked what's a strong name in headache relief, a lot of people said
Excedrin.
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 When we asked what's a strong medicine for pain, a lot of people said ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen. Well, we put our heads together and came up with this solution for headache pain.
Excedrin.
Ibuprofen. Excedrin.
Ibuprofen.
Introducing Excedrin IB. Now an ibuprofen medicine from Excedrin. Ibuprofen relief for tough headaches. New Excedrin IB. The headache ibuprofen.
In an average day, Michael Jordan runs the length of the court 165 times and enjoys one bowl of husky whole grain Wheaties with breakfast. So, can fueling up with satisfying energy food like whole grain Wheaties help keep you going?
Couldn't hurt.
Better start out right.
You better eat your Wheaties.
Little Caesars presents Shake Your Caesar. Caesar salad, 2 pizzas, and crazy bread for only $8.98. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza. Nice and easy, Philadelphia.
I didn't want to be radically different. Let's face it, there's 5,000 colors. I did it late at night. I feel more attractive, and I feel more powerful.
Nice and easy. 39 shades. Find yourself.
Every now and then, we all need an outlet for change. Like going from the dark into the light. When this happens to you, switch to the change of pace with no aftertaste. New Diet 7-Up with NutraSweet, the 1-calorie un-cola. Put some un in your diet.
Intruders will continue.
Her death was caused by a psycho, but they called it suicide. His next memory of an old love clouding his judgment. So you think she killed herself? Forever Night, tonight.
Are you crazy about your pet?
Wow. That's a beautiful puss.
I'm not sure he knows he's a dog.
You're not the only one.
That's perfect. For a party, that is great.
But will this tale have a happy ending?
That's your dog?
Pet Passion on 48 Hours, Wednesday.
A female cop used as bait to catch a serial rapist.
It was the eeriest feeling. It took everything I had to just lay there and wait.
Top Cops, Thursday.
This is CBS.
Tonight on Channel 10 News.
The Vice President of the United States says that people like Murphy Brown are examples of what's wrong with America. Hear it for yourself at 11.
The world's leading medical association releases a stunner tonight. It says it's ended the Kennedy assassination mystery forever.
We'll take you to the strangest bank you've ever seen. It's the high-tech sperm bank, where women look through a catalog to choose their baby's father.
A Channel 10 investigation exposes modern-day highway pirates, and some tell us the police don't arrest them, they bring them business.
And we'll tell you why these sheep get cheaper medicine than you do.
And some of your neighbors say alien beings have come to the Delaware Valley. We'll get to the bottom of it on the Channel 10 News tonight at 11.
I've secretly replaced the ice cream on my apple pie with Kemp's frozen yogurt. Let's see if I can tell the difference.
Oh, me? Hey, honey, let's look for Kemp's in our grocer's freezer today.
Now that I've discovered how good Kemp's frozen yogurt is, I've found the perfect way to eat it. Can I have my cone, please? No, the big one. Never mind, I'll find it myself.
The new Star 104.5, superstars of the 80s and 90s. No soft oldies, no kid stuff, just great music. Listen.
At JCPenney, we've changed the way we look at details.
The way a pattern's cut.
A pleat is pressed.
A button sewn.
We're looking harder than ever.
And better than ever. JCPenney. We've changed our feel for fabrics.
We've gotten softer,
smoother,
thicker,
thinner,
lighter,
and tighter.
We changed. JCPenney.
We've raised our standards and refined our our selection.
We've added names you know and names you can count on.
We've shipped in Dockers
Hitched up with Hager.
and found the perfect fit with Hanes.
And though we've changed how we look at details, from accessories to zippers,
One thing remains the same.
our great values.
And great values are what make us.
JCPenney.
Tonight in Bay Point, Maine, it's beef bourguignon. In Malibu, it's sirloin kebabs. You'll find beef fajitas at the Four Fork Ranch. And Kung Pao beef in Chinatown. In New Orleans, it's Creole pepper steak. And beef bracciola in the north end of Boston. There's a great corned beef sandwich at 7th and 55th. And in Chicago, a porterhouse steak, the perfect medium rare. At the end of each day, all over the country, nothing satisfies so many people in so many ways. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Open your mouth and close your eyes. Here comes a big surprise.
Cereal. What is it?
Yes,
It's nice and weedy, and it's not mushy.
it's really crunchy, right?
Yep. Give me a hint.
Well, it's 100% whole grain.
Let's see. It's wheat, it's whole grain, it's really crunchy, it's Corn Chex.
Dad.
If you haven't tried deliciously crunchy whole grain wheat Chex, you gotta check out Chex.
Rice Chex.
Dad.
Country's brightest stars gather to celebrate the composers, the singers, the people who make country music great. Join Kenny Rogers, Barbara Mandrell, Clint Black, Emmylou Harris, Randy Travis, Tanya Tucker, Hank Williams Jr., Winona, and many more country favorites.
Stay all night.
The Country Music Hall of Fame 25 Wednesday.
Beginning Friday, 2 nights to remember. A tale of 2 world wars, 3 extraordinary women, and the men who fought for their passion. Michael York, Courtney Cox, Barry Bostwick, and Bruce Boxleitner in a story of unforgiving hate and uncompromising love. Judith Kranz's Till We Meet Again.
Next, from Channel 10 News.
Is Murphy Brown what's wrong with America? The vice president says yes.
The world's leading medical board says it's finally put to rest the Kennedy assassination mystery.
We'll show you a place right here in the Delaware Valley where women choose their baby's father by looking at a catalog.
And we'll show you what some people believe is proof that alien beings have come to the Delaware Valley next.
From Lean Curtis, Salon Selectives gives you the choices you need for salon beautiful hair.
You've got the choice, you've got the right to be your most beautiful.
With 6 salon shampoos and 6 conditioners, choose your combination and feel like you just stepped out of a salon. With Salon Selectives.
Choose to be your most beautiful.
It's time for Sears Home Improvement Spectacular, featuring hundreds of great bargains. This Craftsman 3.5 horsepower 25-gallon compressor, only $299.99. Or this Craftsman 2 horsepower 6-gallon wet dry vac with accessories, only $39.99. And this Craftsman Professional 13-drawer chest and cabinet, just $299.98. And there's more during Sears Home Improvement Spectacular.
You can count on me, Sears Roebuck and Company.
Oh, that must be the pizza.
What happens when you add 25% more meat toppings to a Pizza Hut Meat Lovers pizza?
Excuse me.
You've taken a rather large piece, Violet.
You may not want to share.
I think I got this first.
Oh.
Hey, wait
This is my house.
So why fight? Buy 1 medium Meat Lovers pizza for $8.99 and get any other medium for $4 more.
You can run, but you can't hide. I don't care if it's your house.
Milton, wake up! Pepsi's changed their slogan to gotta have it!
Gotta have it.
Subconsciously, gotta have it is something we've felt all along, but have never been able to properly express.
This is a new dawn.
I was gonna say that.
This is the kind of movement that can not only change a local government, can change a world.
If people gotta have it, I guess they must want it.
Pepsi is to our society
what water was to early civilization.
To me, gotta have it is a way of life.
Everybody's got to have it, not just celebrities, because who believes celebrities anyway?
In the dead of night, someone is here to protect us. But who will save him from his secret craving? Forever Night, coming up later on Crime Time after Prime Time.
I'm Herb Clark. The death last week of the Brady Bunch dad, Robert Reed, was caused by AIDS. That story with a late forecast. Next on Channel 10.
Then, Nick investigates the apparent suicide of a doctor and discovers it was murder on Forever Night, following Channel 10 News.
April 28, 1988, a day pilot Mimi Tompkins dreamed about.
No one ever expects an airline pilot to be a woman.
For the veteran captain and crew aboard Flight 243.
Okay, Mimi, it's your airplane.
It was a day they'd never forget.
The cabin roof ripped away.
Based on the heroic true story.
Mayday, mayday!
Connie Selica, Wayne Rogers, Anna Alicia.
We're gonna make it!
Miracle Landing, next Tuesday.
Your dentist wears a suit of armor to protect you both from AIDS. But is that enough?
You've got to heat sterilize this handpiece.
Before your next checkup, check out an all-new Street Stories Thursday.
This is CBS.
Daily news, huh?
The Philadelphia Daily News offers compelling coverage of local and national events.
Funny, you don't strike me as the Daily News type.
15 thought-provoking, useful new features, and one of the best sports sections in the country.
You wouldn't be finished with that by any chance, would you?
Funny, you don't strike me as the Daily News type.
The Philadelphia Daily News. It's going to surprise a lot of people.
This is something special. Tonight's the night, and you've got great seats. Because this is a Gold Card event. They reserve tickets for plays, concerts, even sporting events, just for Gold Card members. Sure beats standing in line, in the rain. The Gold Card. The American Express Gold Card. Don't leave home without it.
The Sony Handycam camcorder. It can play back on any TV. So you can watch what you shot on vacation, even while you're still on vacation. For easy playback on any TV, the answer is Sony, without question.
WCAU-TV Philadelphia. Now, Larry Kane, Jane Robolone, Herb Clark Weather, and Ron Burke Sports. This is Channel 10 News.
Good evening, I'm Jane Robolone.
And I'm Larry Kane. Our top story tonight, a plane crash, a campus in a state of mourning at Princeton University, and two people, a son, a daughter, classmates in tragedy.
But hold everything. The Vice President of the United States says he has a problem with women like the one you just met. Vice President Quayle says single, career-minded mothers like Murphy Brown represent what's wrong with America. Just what does that mean? We'll tell you in a moment.
Well, they prowl the streets waiting for you to have an accident, and some police may be on their side, not your side. It's a Channel 10 investigation.
And meet a local woman who says that aliens have implanted a device inside her body, and she may not be alone.
If you want sunshine, you're not alone. Herb will have the forecast coming up in just a few moments.
Stay with us. The Channel 10 News continues.
You want to lease a Mercedes, but you don't want a long commitment.
You could get a shorter term, but the payments might be too high. Introducing the win-win lease. Short term, less cost. It's like getting a big promotion and hiring your own secretary. The Mercedes win-win lease.
When you see news, call 1-800-TIP-WCAU. Shoot it with your home video camera and call 1-800-TIP-WCAU.
Channel 10 News, sponsored in part by Delta Airlines. We love to fly, and it shows.
He's in Manhattan on Wednesday, Frankfurt on Thursday, Paris, Rome, and Vienna after that. He believes it's better to do business across a table than over a fax machine. This year, he'll fly more than 100,000 miles with us because he knows nobody understands him better than we do. At Delta, when we say we love to fly and it shows, this is where it shows.
Nearly 1 million families in the Delaware Valley watched Murphy Brown have her baby last night. Vice President Dan Quayle says that's part of what's wrong with this country. He blames a decline in family values in part on the CBS sitcom Murphy Brown. The scene from last night's hit episode is what has the Vice President talking. He says the show glorifies the fact that unmarried women are having children.
Mocking the importance of fathers by bearing a child alone and calling it just another lifestyle choice.
The Vice President speaking at a campaign stop in San Francisco. Also speaking tonight, Murphy Brown producer Diane English. She says if the Vice President believes that a woman cannot raise a child alone, he'd better make sure that abortion stays legal.
A new warning tonight about what every driver needs to know to avoid being taken for a ride by wreck chasers. During a Channel 10 investigation, it was Orion Reed who first raised the question. Are some Philadelphia police helping shady tow truck operators and body shops drum up business? Tonight, in a special follow-up report, Wreck Chaser Madness. Orion investigates, are some police officers actually being paid off?